Hello everyone, Sons of the Tomb. Welcome to another mod overview, this time on more difficulty levels. Our mod simply adds in quite a few more that are obviously harder than hard difficulty. So if you want even more of a challenge than what hard difficulty provides, this is definitely something to look into. But we'll take a look. So let's see, you've got Expert, Nightmare, Fiendish, Cataclysmic, Pandemonium, Insufferable, I assume it's supposed to be, and Insurmountable. Obviously going to the highest is not recommended unless you really can sort of make your way up there. So yeah. I probably might not be able to show exactly the differences too much, but we can try. So yeah, so with Expert you've got mob damage is a bit higher than usual. Arrows have a certain chance of poisoning the player, even if they're not a poison-tipped arrow. My guess is that. Unless it's just skeletons maybe use one in some way, it's just you can't probably tell until it hits you. Mobs have a larger range of following you, skeletons also do. Zombies have a certain chance with an iron shovel or sword, more than usual. And then you've got skeletal arrows, skeletons are more accurate. Then we've got obviously other differences, like increases to those existing ones, they don't despawn that easily. And spiders can trap players in cobwebs. And then from there you've got creeper charges, placing lava might spawn a blaze, torches cannot be placed apparently anymore, that's interesting. So making it even more difficult to actually survive at night. That's actually quite an interesting addition, I'll give them that. And obviously other increases of range and stuff, and chances. Creepers launch TNT now, nights even longer than usual. The equipment of zombies and skeletons can have stronger enchantments, so I'm assuming instead of just like the usual ones of like maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3, it's probably like 4 or 5, or maybe it's even stronger and it's just, you know, command levels of you putting enchantments on it. And zombie pigmen obviously get annoyed at you, I assume, even if you don't hit them, so you just have to avoid them in general, that's my guess there. Explosive range of 8. Short days, zombies can build. Okay, that's an interesting one, so just destroying everything. And they're not just zombie builder type mobs, I assume. It's just difficulties. 3% chance for an enderman in the end, or a zombie pigman in the nether to be replaced by a stray. Interesting. Mobs sends players through walls, that's obviously something more than just spiders. What else we got? Short day followed by an eternal night. Oh. That's very inviting. Sleeping is not possible anymore. So pretty much almost just as if you can't even make a bed, it's now just using a bed is useless. But obviously you can still reset your spawn point, so we'll use it as a spawn point block. Have a certain chance with a lava bucket, whether or not they use it, who knows. My guess is that those from the past still carry forward, maybe? Or maybe not. Mobs sense players through walls are more than 16. Instant eternal night, sense through walls, and then yeah. So, bunch of interesting ideas here for difficulty. So, let's see. Obviously I'm on normal. I'm gonna get some diamond armor because I know we're easily going to be defeated if we're not careful. And I may also enchant it just in case, just to see what happens. Obviously potions and everything else are going to be a major requirement rather than usual. You can, if you're like me, technically skip them. Because they're just not a thing I use that often. Mostly because of the time on it, depending on what situation I'm in. Which the enchantment sort of works. So let's see, we'll go protection of the typical type, I think, just because why not? I could just go with anything else, but yeah, we'll just go with protection for now. That'll do, I think. So let's see, we want XP, we just want this, I think. Yeah, I forget that I don't need to specify much more than that. So that's fine. Okay, and we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll go sharpness. We'll go power and everything else under the sun, so knockback even, probably. So this, and this, and this, and this, and maybe we'll leave fire aspect out just in case for one punch. Level 1 infinity. And we'll want power, and then yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm no expert here at obviously anything hard difficulty, only normal, so well, even then I'm not that much of an expert at that, so yeah. So we'll see. So after hard we've got expert, so we'll see what happens when just engaging with mobs that way. Obviously it is nighttime now, so we're good. Obviously the eternal night part's not going to really matter to us, since we're wanting to have mobs spawn, regardless, so what we got here? We're not being attacked that much. Let's take this off. What are we getting? Yes, that's obviously still doing quite a bit, so that's fine. So that's good enough. I'll probably get a ton of golden apples while I'm at it, or just do keep inventory because I know I'm going to lose all my stuff. And just so we can keep consistency with, you know, finding out how much damage we do, rather than just going, okay, I have to pick up my stuff all the time just to show it. So we got here with a husk then, for example. Not too bad. Obviously the extra hearts aren't going to help, but yeah. It doesn't seem to be that it changes hunger at all, it only changes mobs. Interesting. So I think there was, what, the pathfinding or skeletons? Let's see. Or the path, I guess I should say, technically. Yeah. So, sorry, the range at which they'll seek you is still there. So those skeletons are not interested, the zombies are. Excuse me, what else we got? You still interested? Maybe? If I had a flight ring, it'd probably be good, but yeah, they're not interested anymore. They've obviously got leather and otherwise armour on, so we know that's a thing. We'll try running away as much as possible. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, that always has to happen at the wrong time. So let's see. Are you interested? No. So what's your distance then? Your reach. Because you've got enchantments maybe? I'm not sure. So you'll stop there, okay.